Hey y'all. So I just wanted to share thoughts tonight. Um, if you follow, you know, it's been a rough couple days. And I'm just very mindful at this point in my life to always honor my space, whether it's my physical space, who I want around me, who I choose to spend my time with, also my mental space. Like if I'm not feeling great, if I'm not in great mental space, whether I'm sad, whether I'm upset, whether I'm a little nervous about something, anxious, I always try to give room for me to articulate that. And sometimes that's with those that aren't necessarily my inner circle. It just depends on time and space. And so as I've told y'all before, am so mindful that with the Jasmine Ray platform, it's ministry. And I know that my greatest desire, I am sure of it, is to always authentically show you my walk with Christ. And the humane side of that, because I think sometimes people think that loving Christ and being in Him and serving Him and honoring Him, that it eliminates the true feelings that one will feel from just being human, right? And I miss my dad, y'all. Like, I felt it already. And sometimes I'm so busy with all the different things that I do that it's very easy to suppress those feelings and to suppress acknowledging those feelings. But it was so important to me that I made space to allow myself the time to process. And I'm glad that I've been putting that into practice. And I encourage you all to do the same thing, because now, while life continues to go and I have things that I have to do, I have things that I have to make sure I accomplish in my day and that I show up for throughout the week, throughout the rest of the month, right? I still can make way to get in the presence of God, because I know that things are weighing heavy on me. Grief is visiting, right? The sadness, that's the word that I can articulate. The sadness of my dad not being here. I have to take that in. And I made a post, I've just been sharing quotes that I've been saying that's just reminding me of the space I'm in. But it was about, basically I'm paraphrasing and probably terribly so, but basically about grieving and going through the emotions that you might feel. It does not negate that you completely trust God's faithfulness. And let me tell y'all, let me say it like this. I heard somebody say your body has a way of remembering things even when your mind doesn't necessarily remember right away. And so about 2 weeks ago, and I think I had shared a couple things with you all, stuff just got funky for me. It just got funky for a mirage of reasons, right? And I think just collectively, it all just led me to, I knew I needed to reach out. And I did to specific people. I asked certain people. I touched base with certain people in my life, because I'm like, I need prayer. I can feel distraction and things trying to get me, because those are things in the past that would have set me off of focus. And while I did go through some major frustrations, I quickly bounced back. And I attribute that completely 100% to the grace of God and just how amazing he is in our lives when we look right to him, when we know we're just fumbling. But in that, I realized, I was like, oh, crap. Here comes another space, because I know that the death date of my dad is coming up. And I never quite know, and most people don't know how things are going to hit them, when you are going through. And I have to remind myself, Sunday is just 3 years, right? 3 years out of 36. Yeah, it still stings a little. It's still a little hard. And I'm grateful that I don't feel overwhelming, like just down in the dumps. But I acknowledge the fact that I'm sad that Christmas is coming and my dad won't be here. That Christmas Sunday's coming, my dad won't be here. That dinners are coming, my dad won't be here. Parties are coming, my dad won't be here. Or family gatherings. The rest of my life is coming and my dad won't be here. Like, all those things start to come to your mind. And while there's a part of me that feels like, I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm rambling, I also understand I'm not, because I know that these are real emotions and feelings that people go through. And the bottom line of me sharing this moment with you is that while it's somber, this is my Vlogmas for today, because I needed to honor this. I just came out of a great event that I posted, a vision night. And it was just confirmation, like, Jasmine, you're on the right track. So don't allow yourself to get thrown off guard. Don't allow yourself to lose focus. Stay on track. And so I just want to encourage y'all that if you're grieving, if you're going through sad times, if you're going through hard times, look to God and meet him. If y'all saw another post I made, again, these posts have been helping me to stay grounded, by Auntie Priscilla Schreier. And she said, when you're tired, when you're worn out, all those things, that is not a time to go away from God. It's a time to draw near. So even today, I had to be intentional about following through with consecrating my time to God, because this is not the time to shut down and turn away. So I love y'all. Y'all pray for me as I pray for you, but be encouraged that God can handle your emotions, whether they're small, whether they're big. He is there for you. He wants to be there for you. And it's okay. It's okay to feel what you feel, and it's okay to tell yourself, this is my boundary. This is the space I'm taking for myself. Right? Because God will give you the wisdom and the grace to navigate the things that you need to do while honoring giving yourself space to rest. So y'all just remember that. Be encouraged. I'm going to post another video tomorrow of the men, because their episodes have been phenomenal. And y'all just keep watching, letting us know how you like them. And I promise you, next year, we're going to have a great conversation. There's so many things I know that God has put in my heart and in my mind to do, and I'm going to do them. God be my strength, God be my help. And so many things that God has put in my heart for my future. So many things that I see the vision for. And tonight, the vision night was amazing. Nona Jones, thank you, and her team. That again, it was confirmation to keep going, to stay focused, to allow yourself to acknowledge, right, what you are experiencing, but also to know that he will grace you to keep going. So no matter what it is, y'all, he loves you. I love you. And I promise everything is going to work out if you trust Jesus.